Martin Willis harbored skepticism towards the UFO phenomenon until one fateful fall day in 2007. That's when an inexplicable blue glowing disk slowly traversed the sky overhead, prompting Martin to embark on a deep investigation into what he had witnessed. This journey led him to create a long-running podcast dedicated to UFOs, featuring over 600 podcast interviews. Reporter Chris Chase checked out his presentation for the Skywatchers.
Now, Martin, everyone's excited tonight at Magnolia Hall. What exactly got you started in UFOs?
Well, I never really had much of an interest. I mean, just passively, like if I saw something on TV or something, I might look at it. But I was in Carmel Valley in 2007 in a hot tub by myself, not drinking, I always have to say that. And all of a sudden, something caught my eye, and it was a perfectly shaped disc, went right over my head, no sound at all. And it had a light blue glow around it, and then it stopped, and then it angled off toward Monterey. And if I had a camera with me, I wouldn't have taken a picture because I was so mesmerized. I didn't know what I was looking at. And it freaked me out that it didn't have any sound. How was it moving and stopping and no sound? Jumped out of the hot tub. I didn't know what to do. I called the police department, and I got ridiculed, basically. And I was on hold for about 20 minutes and hung up. But I've always wanted to figure out, what did I see, because if that's from here, did we have this technology? And then I find out that people have been seeing these exact type of things for 75 years.
I've always thought, what kind of egos do we have that we could live in this galaxy and think we're the only living creatures?
Yeah, there's a great saying I forget who it is that says it, but anyway, either we're totally alone or we're not. Either one is horrifying. But actually, I think it would be great if we found that we had pure evidence that we're not alone. I think it would be, a really nice puzzle solved.
As long as they're friendly.
Yeah.
Not like the TV.
That's right. Yeah.
Now, you have a podcast, don't you?
Yes, and tonight is airing the 600th show, exactly when I start up on the stage at 7 p.m. And I've done a lot more shows than that, but that's my 600th podcast on this subject.
Now, what are people going to learn here tonight?
Well, I'm not going to try to convince anyone of anything, but what I'm going to do is just present all of what I know and have found out in the last, 13 years that I've been doing the show, with all the different people I've talked to, astronauts and police, department people and military and all kinds of very interesting people who don't know how to explain what they're seeing.
Yeah, because this is a very controversial subject.
It is, and I'm going to be talking about that tonight because that's thanks to a 1953 panel. In 1952, there were so many UFOs that the government got together with the Robertson panel to try to discourage people from reporting. So that's where the ridicule factor comes in. The tinfoil hats, the swamp gas, the whole thing was to get people to back off from reporting and keep it to themselves.
Well, we're all looking forward to hearing the rest of your presentation.
Well, thank you. I'm really excited to do it.